I'll tell you the news in a sec. Let's play some Minecraft. I know how it is. Even my stream stats of the last few times don't make sense. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get where all these YouTube video views are coming in. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it must be. It's probably a number of different things, right? It's probably either the YouTube algorithm has decided that because I've put the keywords of Minecraft of 1.12, 1.20.1 and something else in the title that I am actually good, because the YouTube algorithm is broken. Or it could be that that there is some form of botting thing that's happening with the videos, like maybe they're being shared somewhere automatically. Maybe there's like a YouTube community, maybe on like a Reddit or something like that, that is being shared automatically, and then from that people are randomly clicking on it. I generally don't know. I can't figure it out. I think it is possibly likely that it's the latter, or at least that was my initial thought. But I'm not sure now. I'm less certain of that now, because it seems like it does only happen with the... Like, it doesn't seem to be like the odd one where it happens. It seems to happen quite a lot, quite frequently now. Before it was like the odd video. It was like just a random video, like part 65 now suddenly has 400 views without you doing anything to it. But now it kind of seems like it I don't know, it feels like there's maybe something that's being linked, or maybe it's like maybe one of the videos was linked with like a group, a subreddit somewhere, or something, some form of group, and it was shared, and then because of that popularity, the YouTube algorithm decided, oh, this guy is getting views very quickly, let's publish him a little bit more, let's show him off a little bit more. So I mean, like, that's a possibility, and actually that sounds quite credible. So, or maybe it could be like a combination of things. Maybe I'm just randomly being botted, which would be weird, but it could happen. Right, let's sort out the decoration stuff around here. That's the ongoing plan. So how are you, Cyan? What have you been doing? What have you been doing? Have you been doing anything of interest lately? I'm not going to do that there. Other than playing video games. I feel like whenever I ask you what you've been doing, you just say, I've been playing video games. Which is nothing wrong with that. I do have some good news though, chat. Do you know, I did mention it. I mentioned it, it was either last stream or the stream before, about like toppling anxiety and how it's been affecting my streams and things like that. And that was because I was going for a job, like a supervisor job, and I was quite nervous, and I had the interview, well, yeah, and then I had the interview coming up and this, that, and the other. Well, I had the interview on Tuesday, and they left me hanging for a whole day. But I got the job, so I'm pretty pleased with that. I don't start until mid-September, but... no, beginning of September, actually. Yeah, I started the beginning of September. It's like September the 4th, something like that. So I'm kind of looking forward to that, but yeah. A little bit of good news, And apparently the VOD from I think it's like the 8th of August, the VOD from the 8th of August or something is like now my most viewed video on YouTube. I can't understand it, but it is what it is. Mostly programming your bot, rewriting stuff, and making tests because you broke some things. Smooth? I'm just going around then, and we're just going to like kind of decorate around the outside of the fence here that we built in the last couple of streams. I had ideas, but it worked out a bit different than you thought. That tends to be how most things go, just in general, right? Like, you have ideas, and then something weird happens to said ideas, and then all of a sudden you have to change how you perceive projects and stuff. Yeah, shit happened. Yeah, exactly. That tends to be the way that it goes forward. Okay, so just by kind of increasing the amount of like stone and cobblestone around here, it does look a little bit more interesting, which is good. I don't want to do it too much, but yeah, we'll kind of just play around with that a little bit more. Maybe get rid of that. Actually, I might put that back. Yeah, I'll put that back. Oh, are we out of cobblestone slabs? Yes. I've only got a couple of hours today because I'm going to go and celebrate with my parents. So that's going to be quite fun. Gonna say I worked very hard for the interview and it was very close, so I was right in being a little bit like scared because effectively the person who also went for it, like, they did very well on their interview, and we are both colleagues, so I was worried it was going to be a little bit awkward between us, but actually it's been okay, so that's good. Party time! Yeah, I know, right? Does this mean mobs can get up? I think it does, actually, doesn't it? Because they can walk up blocks. I can't walk up blocks, but they can. I can jump up blocks. Yeah. So we can't have a slab there. But that's okay, because we can have a slab there. And here. I like that. I like that a lot. I like the random grass block there. It kind of looks like an Enderman's lifted it, like left it there, but I like kind of like that. So yeah, that's the idea. We're just going out for like a meal. You know what I mean? Like just gonna have a little bit of fun. Now, hold on. I don't think they can jump up onto that. I can't jump up onto that. So if I can't, they can't. Yeah, we're just gonna have a little bit of a dinner and stuff in my local pub. Maybe a few drinks. I went for a promotion and I got the promotion at the end of the day, so, you know, I feel like I'm allowed to celebrate. Now, in terms of affecting the stream, potentially it might mean that I'm streaming even less than what I actually am doing, but, you know, I mean, that's kind of like what happens when potential workload increases, if that makes sense. So, not necessarily a great thing for the stream, but it's kind of the thing that I want to pursue, so. Nah, so yeah, it is what it is. I mean, I'm not streaming that often at the moment anyway. It's kind of like twice a week, I think. That's kind of like my go-to. I'll try and keep that up, but like if it is too much, I'm not gonna beat myself up over it, you know what I mean? Fell down the hole. This bit is actually quite tricky to do because I can't quite see what is happening. Can put that there though. I shall put this here. Now, does that mean that mobs will be able to, like, say, stand here and then walk up that bit? Maybe. We will have to try it and see. If they can, then we'll just get rid of this and we'll put in a... I think I'll just do that anyway. Solves a problem. Ugh, I need to stop falling down. That's annoying. What is down there? Is that a skeleton? It's a skeleton. Let's kill it. Oh, come on. There's 3 creepers down here. That was a little bit mean, but okay. Do you know what I've just noticed? We have a whole cave under here. We have like a full underwater cave. Interesting. Now, I have a question. Would squid... I mean, glow squid will spawn here, but will squid spawn in here? I don't think they do they? I think it's just rivers and oceans they spawn in. It'd be cool, though. It would have been cool to turn this into a squid farm. Huh! Nice little drip cave. This is pretty cool. I quite like this. How far down? Oh my goodness. This is mob central. Yeah, there's definitely a glow squid, look. Okay. No, 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 no. I'm, like, proper stuck here. Wow. I think the creeper really, like, harmed him. I want to kind of see how far this goes, but at the same time, I'm probably best not to. Get rid of the cornflower. I don't need the cornflower. It's river or ocean biome tote. Yeah. Which I'm pretty sure that this isn't. I'm pretty sure this will just say drip cave biome, maybe. Tell you what, let's have a look, see what it says. Yeah, dripstone caves. I don't really have use of a, I don't really have use of a squid farm though, so I don't need large amounts of black dye. So we got some space under here. So this is directly underneath the where the wool, the sheep are. So this is directly underneath where the sheep are, right? In fact, that is the sheep right there. If we get high enough, we might be able to hear them. Maybe not. Maybe not. So, this is probably where we're going to put our sheep farm in here. I'm probably going to get rid of all of the dirt on this top layer, because there's quite a lot of it, and it makes it very difficult to kind of like move around. There's the sheep. I can hear them now. So yeah, at some point I'll kind of have to decide. I must be inside the farm itself. I've got to be. Wow, I'm like directly inside the farm here. Okay. So I mean, I'm pretty sure that this house here, there's also like a thing underneath here, maybe? No, maybe there isn't. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I know there's like a chasm somewhere around here. Oh, wait, no. Maybe it was this bit. But either way, I will need to find a way to get into the caves using that hut and then building the farm. And then we need to hook these caves up to that cave over there, because they're not actually hooked up together. Let's continue. Just like, I'm randomly putting things in different places and stuff. Just because I can. I do kind of want to like do the odd dip as well. Ram mob spawn! Kill it! Which did I kill? I killed the spider, not the skeleton. There we go. Now he's dead. Oh, come on. That was definitely a, like, big crit. I want any and all gunpowder I can get, just because I know we're low on... we're low on rockets, right? In fact, I don't have any rockets on me. At some point, so, okay, I was tempted to terraform this side of the mountain as well. Like, this part. Because obviously we've got a big mountain over there. I hope this guy isn't an escapee, and they are actually just normal sheep that have randomly spawned here. Dude, from up here, that sheep pen looks really good. I quite like it. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, that's the first time I'm ever seeing the snow over there. I think I must have only just recently rendered that in. It's either that or I haven't done a very good job of looking at it. At some point, I'm not gonna lie, as incomplete as this is, I mean, this is nothing compared to what I was expecting to build here, right? I was expecting like a huge area over there, But at some point, I am kind of tempted to go off in one of our directions and start building the road out to the next civilization. I'm tempted. I'm not saying I'm going to do it anytime soon, but I might do. I might start thinking about it maybe for the next update. I don't know what the next update of Minecraft entails. Does anyone know? What sort of stuff we're getting in 1.21? Does anyone know? I mean, I like it. No ideas yet. Okay, no idea yet. Okay, so we don't know. Okay. Well, I think the answer is just to work harder on doing this sort of thing. I need something to kind of like go into this spot here. Some form of functional stuff. And I want to really like work on that bee farm. Get this sorted as well. This is a really fun project because it's kind of like just me placing down cobblestone, which is... Actually, this is... I'm not gonna lie, this is actually a little bit challenging to make this look good, this wall. This wall has been a challenge, like, it's been simple, but it's been a challenge, and, yeah. I think it's important to note how enjoyable it's been as well. Can I get up here? No, okay, I think we're okay. I am tempted though, later on, to just finish off, like, fully finish off the sugarcane farm. Honestly, I might do that off stream now, because I feel like it's an off-stream project just to finalize everything. I don't know. Well, what do you guys think? I mean, at the end of the day, like, I will always advocate for this save being something that I can enjoy both on and off stream, right? However, it's not just mine anymore. Like, this isn't just my own save anymore. I feel like there are people that are invested in this a little bit more. So... please tell me what you think with me, like, completing projects off stream and doing stuff off stream. Let me know. Would you prefer I just do kind of like grindy stuff, like the villager farm off stream? Because I think that's just going to be a grind. Or like decorative stuff. Do you want me to do this sort of thing off stream? I do need something... You want the grindy stuff off stream. Yeah, I mean that's what I'm doing at the moment, right? Like, I'm doing the grindy stuff like emerald grinds and that sort of thing off stream. And every so often I'll just, you know, chop down a bunch of trees kind of thing off stream. So that's kind of like what I'm doing mostly off stream, but and then I've been like saving the projects for on stream stuff. But sometimes, you know, I feel like completing it. I feel like doing a project and not streaming it, if that makes sense. Ain't this grindy decoration? Kind of, I guess. I mean, I'm doing a little bit of creativity in this. I'm trying to make it look good. I mean, we could, I guess, yeah, I suppose so. I'm talking like material grinds. So, for instance, like grinding out emeralds with the villagers. I tend not to do that on stream too much. I do a little bit, but not loads. But I'll kind of show you. Or like leveling up with the villagers, or digging out big holes. Although that being said, I did do pretty much the entire sugarcane farm on stream, haven't I? So, and that was a big grind. But either way, like, I feel like I originally asked this when I first started this save, and everyone was like, no, you do you, do whatever you enjoy doing, like, make it fun for you, and which is, like, I think that's good. I think that was a good answer, and that was the right answer at the time, but I still wanted to ask the question because, you know, it's kind of polite if I realize people can get invested in things that they're watching. So I feel like, you know, like me personally, I like to see the development of other people's streams. So if I'm watching like a very specific, why do I have a lot of moss carpet? Where did that come from? Interesting. If I'm watching like the development of like a world, I want to see it. I want to see it being built, right? I don't think absolute on what's going to come, but there is some speculation. Okay, so we actually don't know. Okay, well, if it's a good update, if it's an update that I'm interested in, I am considering leaving this base and starting afresh. Because I think we're about at the point now where, you know, I've been in this area for so long. I mean, we started this area in 1.18 and what, we're now playing in 1.20. So that's 2 updates that we kind of missed with this world generation. The Deep Dark is 1, but we've been there now. And, I guess cherry blossoms, right? So like all the mangrove stuff, the swamps, that sort of thing, that none of that was there when I spawned this world in. So we've had to go really far out to get those resources, and I've not really implemented too much from the newer updates. I've done a little bit of mangrove things, and I've done the azalea, but I've not really implemented anything with the cherry blossoms. I've got them ready because I think I'm going to put a cherry blossom tree in the bee farm area, because it's the sort of thing that I think bees would kind of go for, and it will go with the azalea leaves quite well. I think maybe potentially. So yes, I lost track of what I was trying to say there, and so I stopped speaking. Do you know what, chat? I hate to do this. I've only been like streaming for half an hour, but I need to nip to the loo. When I say the loo, I mean I need to go to the bog. When I say the bog, I need to go to the water closet. We got more gunpowder here, that's good. I need to go through all of these shulkers at some point. I do think the next big redstone project for this area is some form of better sorting system. I've definitely outgrown the sorting system that we've got, the storage system. So, and this... I mean, this is my current storage system, and I've definitely outgrown it, right? So we do need to think of something. Whether I want to like automate it or not, I'm not sure yet. But I'm kind of thinking this could be quite fun. We've got this mountain here. Why don't we use the mountain as the storage area? Like, we could open up like a secret tunnel in there, and it just like opens up like this huge... I'm sure there's big caves in this mountain. I mean, we've kind of already found 1, maybe 2, and we could just use the mountain as a storage place. I think that could be quite fun. We'll see. Right, I'm gonna BRB real quick. I do apologize. I don't like doing BRB stuff like so soon. I don't like doing BRB stuff in the middle of a stream anyway, especially when I'm only doing like a 2-hour stream, but I do need to nip to the facilities and get another drink, so I'll be back shortly. I am back. Sorry about that. I needed to nip and use the facilities real quick. One speculation, I kind of like the functionality of flashing table. The new functionality of the flashing table, I do like it, yeah, no, I quite like it as well. When I think it's because I've accidentally kind of jumped into it. I didn't really know much about it. And then when I kind of saw that they were trying to... Right, that horse there, I'm going to go on tame and bring back with me. I don't know where I'm going to put the horse, but we're going to go and tame it. We're going to bring it back. Just because he's been here for a while and I feel bad for the thing. He's got quite good health as well. It's obviously a horse that's wandered in from the meadows. Oh, come on. Come on, horse. Horse! There we go, we got it. Should follow me. Maybe? Okay. Now is not the time, phantoms. Ah, you missed. Gonna miss again. I don't know where this horse is going, but I'm now committed to keeping it. Yeah, you bastard! I knew it was. I kind of wonder, can it get over there? It can. Okay, so the horse can get in. I guess I'll keep the horse in here for the time being. I do have a feeling it will probably be able to escape, though. Let's go and get a... now I'm thinking about it, let's just go and get a saddle, and we can just ride it. But I have the horse now, so I have saved the horse. The only reason I got that was because he'd been standing on that corner for a very long time. Dicks. He'd been, like, kind of standing there, and I know exactly where it came from. It came from the meadow on the other side of the hill. We want this, don't we? Here, I'm even gonna give him some decked out kind of stuff. It'd be cool if we could, like, change the color of the diamond, the horse armor and stuff. Oh wait, no, you can. You can do, like, you can leather dye it, right? Okay. It is a slow horse. And it doesn't jump! Worst horse. Worst horse. I'm not sure where we can keep it, though. This is the problem. Like, I don't have any fence posts up. I heard a zombie. Oh, I know what. Yeah, okay, that's a zombie. I expected it to be. There. Can you not? Horse. Right, we'll put you here for the time being, and I will get a fence and a lead. I'm sure I've got leads. I do. I've got one. More than one, rather. And I'm just gonna tie him up over... For the time being, we can tie him here. Completely useless. So here's the thing, right? This is the thing, right? We know that for the next update, or whatever, or potentially for the next settlement, we're going like 5,000 blocks in like either that direction or that direction. Not entirely sure yet. It might not even be 5,000. I might only go like 1,000. But we could use the horse. Like, when we go, we need to leave everything behind, including anything in our ender chest. We need to empty everything out of the ender chest. And we need to leave everything here, right? Like, it's got to be here. And basically, we're not allowed to come back here until we've beaten the dragon, right? Now, when we go to the nether, we're allowed to interact with anything we've built in the nether. So that's a bit more difficult to kind of miss. But we're not allowed to interact with anything here until we have... And that includes like all the resources we've collected, everything like that, all the farms, all that sort of stuff. We're not allowed to interfere with any of that until after I've beat the dragon for the second time, kind of thing. And then that basically unlocks all of our resources. So what I was thinking with that, now I was already thinking of doing this anyway. My spawn point, oh, that's an ender. My original spawn point is somewhere over the top of the mountain, I believe. Yeah, it's somewhere... Actually, it might not be. It's closer than I thought. It might be... Right. In fact, it's right here somewhere. There is a marker, maybe. Oh, there it is. There's the crafting table. So this is... That can't be my original spawn point. It should be here, because this is 0, right? This is 0 and 0. So it should be that block there. So this is my original spawn point. This is where we originally spawned in to the world. Why is this here, then? It should be here, right? Maybe I moved it like after the fact. Anyway, so that's my that was my original spawn point. So what I'm thinking of is building some form of like a hut over that spawn point, and it is in case I die in the wilderness, I can have like a did you die box there kind of thing, which has like ultimate gear. Nah. Get in the boat! Thank you. Give me the pearl, you dick! But yeah, this is where that's where the horses kind of spawn from. Look, we've got a big meadow over here, and they've kind of very slowly started wandering up the hill. There's a couple more horses around here. So that's where that horse came from, but... go away. Are they diving yet? Okay, let's enough kind of chatting and just going around. Let's actually finish the outside of the decoration and stuff. Let's actually do that, shall we? have that there. And I hope zombies can't walk up on top of that. I think animals might be able to get in, but... Oh, zombies can absolutely use that. You're eating ice cream at the moment. Do you know I had ice cream earlier? There, this is what I was talking about. I knew there was something somewhere near that house. How far down does it go? Oh, okay. So there is something underneath the house, because the house is like kind of here, but there's not that much space. There's not as much space here as I thought there would be, but at least it's kind of like a start. Because if you missed earlier, I was basically going on about how the entrance to the house there, like the house is going to have like a secret tunnel that will link up to a super wool farm later on down the line. Not today. So there is some form of a tunnel there. I just obviously didn't quite remember correctly. I don't have any other, like, kind of slabs, which is annoying. Let's make some more cobblestone slabs then. Could use a few mossy cobblestone slabs too. I don't have very much mossy cobblestone in the whole of the wall, but there are places. So maybe I need to go back to like these sort of places and get rid of this and put in the mossy cobblestone instead. Like this one there. And like those odd little bits and bobs here, there and everywhere, like it just adds a little bit extra flavor to it. Seriously. There will be a way up this thing. Oh, it's now raining. No. Actually, no, we'll keep that. And I think that's about like all the mossy parts of the wall, because I didn't do too much. Decided against going OTT with the moss, but every so often. Is fine. No, don't want that there. That would be bad. Ah. It's actually quite difficult to kind of like see what I'm doing here and actually get this right. I think that's too dangerous. If I put that there, you cannot walk on it. Perfect. Okay. I will put it here. I think that's a good spot for it. That one. Something that we haven't found that much of in this save is spawners. I think I've only found like 2, maybe? Like, there's only one, like, locally to us. I think it's like a zombie spawner as well, so it's completely useless. We haven't found, like, any sort of spawners. I'm trying not to overdo the slabs and stuff around the outside. Because I feel like down the line, it's going to be to my detriment. So I'm trying not to overdo it. I'm just trying to make it feel a little bit more beefy in places. Is that going to... No. It's not affecting it. Good. That might though, so I'm going to take that one away. I'm just like really trying to not make it too generic, but at the same time I'm trying not to make it look like too sparse as well. This is difficult. This part of the build is quite challenging just to get this looking right and uniform throughout the whole thing, because I know that there are places where I've just like not bothered putting things down, like here. I'm not going to worry too much about detailing too much of the outside of this wall, or at least that was my objective. The main part of the detailing was going to be in can you not place that in the wrong place? The main part was going to be detailing on the interior. Trying to get that right. Oh, my itchy, itchy hands, itchy, itchy hands. Well, what I'm doing here is definitely working. Like, it's feeling like there's more to this than what there actually is going on, if that makes sense, which is good. It's exactly what I want. Like, I also like the grass popping up here as well, so that's something I need to think about, because potentially later on down the line we could like go around and properly terraform things a little bit better. What I need now is some rockets so I can fly around and see what it looks like from the air. And what do we think? I'm liking it, I'm liking it, I'm liking it. Yeah, I like it. I think we're good. It's got a consistent feel to it all the way around. It's a little bit more like at the beginning, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. There's a creeper in here. Which means somewhere in here, they can spawn. There. That block right there. Put that in. I need this. Okay, this is all okay. No! Ugh. Dick! Oh, I only got 2 from that as well. Ah. Can you just go away? Please? Pop it there. Okay, let's have a look what it looks like from the most important view. I might have to get rid of that jump boost beacon. It's looking okay. So we definitely need more foliage, but I think before we do the foliage, we need to sort out those boulders. So that's the next job. So we're going to sort out like the 4 or 5 boulders I've put into that place. Now, we could make the boulders look like these boulders over here, or we could make them a little bit different. I'm edging towards a little bit different, so I'm not going to put as much like moss in with these boulders. Or at least like gravel and things. It's going to mainly be stone boulders. But I'm also thinking andesite. Do have a little bit of andesite, not much though. Want some andesite stairs, that's it. Okay. So I'm thinking I'm going to leave the cobble and it's going to be more like kind of a stone. Maybe a little bit of gravel at the bottom of the boulders. Don't need the spruce. Don't need the deep slate. I'm going to leave the mossy stuff out for the time being. We might come back to that. I am going to take this moss carpet though, and we're just going to cover up these for the time being. Like, that's a semi-permanent thing, just because there will be like places around here. I think the last thing I'm going to do is kind of like bone meal the ground, make sure we get rid of flowers and keep lots of like grass at this length. Might do a couple of long grass, we'll see. I don't know. But I also want moss, and we can also put in the green concrete powder as well. That can look quite good with different textures with the mossy patches. Okay, I think I've got... Okay, I was going to say, I think I've got all of them. I haven't. I'm way away from getting all of them. There's loads. Still loads left. Every time you think you've got one, there's more. Okay, now I think I've got all of the glow thingies. Now I think I've got all the glow thingies. Now I think I've got all the glow thingies. every time I like find one. But at least that makes it look a little bit better, a little bit natural, less torch spammy, which is good. Okay, so yeah, let's work on these boulders. I'll work on this one first. So we need kind of like a rule set to these boulders. Now I'm going to be using a lot of like stair pieces and slab pieces to kind of like balance stuff out. I don't know whether I'm going to use the gravel. If I am using the gravel needs to kind of like be at the bottom. Kind of like down here kind of thing. We can have like little patches. Of gravel going around it. Maybe not, actually. I've changed my mind about the gravel on there. Okay, so now I want to replace some of these slabs. To give it a little bit more of a interesting level. Bit more balanced. And then as we get more towards the top, that's where we can have the andesite, all right? So I do think potentially I'm going to need something else in this, not just the andesite itself. So I've lowered the height of that boulder a little bit, given it a little bit more texture. I do think it does need maybe it needs something else. Like it well, this one I think is okay. I think when we get over to this one, it definitely needs some green, like a transition between the ground and the boulder itself. So I think I am actually going to go and get the mossy cobblestone as well for these boulders. So the tough actually might be better than the mossy cobblestone. And I would like some moss, so we're going to do that, I think. I got to be careful with the moss because I don't want the boulder to go mossy. Like that. Not ideal. Not what I was after. I mean, that's okay though. Like, I don't want it to go mossy up here, but that bit's okay. I want to take dirt as well. So we do need grass. Like, we can't just have like big, large amounts of moss. So we do need the grass because it's got to be functional, right? Like, the sheep have to be able to eat the grass and... And take down any of this stuff, the azalea stuff that pops up. But I do like these little areas where you're gonna have... Right, get rid of the flowers, because we don't want the flowers. Like these little patches, we don't want any flowers, so the flowers can go. Don't want those bushes just yet. I don't think I want flowers in here. I don't think flowers would grow in here if the sheep were eating as much as what they're going to be eating. So there we go. That gives us a little bit of a transition. Maybe get rid of some of the long grass, not all of it, but like these pieces of long grass, we can get rid of those. I think the long grass is definitely going to be around the boulder. Like that. There we go. So that makes the boulder look a little bit better, and it kind of blurs it into this. I think I'm going to do the same now from all the way, like kind of all the way down this bit. So this whole section, we're going to do the exact same thing. So I'm going to move away from the boulders, and we're actually going to go back over to the moss blocks. Okay, we need more bone meal, so let's go and get some more bone meal. So I want the long grass more or less all the way around the wall. Let's get some bone meal. I'm gonna take a lot of bone meal. Don't need any of those. The azalea, flowering azaleas and normal azaleas are going to be useful, I think, in places. Now, I think for this path, I'm actually going to use like rooted dirt and coarse dirt for that path. As though it's a dirt track. And then it'll be a lot easier to kind of like hide. Just like in these big moss patches, I'm just gonna like replace bits of it with the back with the grass. I will have the normal azaleas in like random spots, but kind of right more towards the boundary kind of thing. And I'm also going to do like some shrubbery bushes as well out of other things. No, we don't want the flowering azaleas just yet. And I think a lot of these long grass I do want to get rid of unless it's up against the wall there. So like that is a good place for a long grass if I've ever seen one because of the moss. Okay, the flowers are annoying. Okay, that makes it look a little bit more interesting. We could probably do like a little bit more moss stuff, like say here and here or something, and just little bits and bobs. And we've also got other things that we can put into the mossy patches. For instance, we could put in the concrete powder, the green concrete powder that we've got in abundance. Might just help it look a little bit more fluid. That might stay like that. That might not turn back into the grass. So we'll do that. Gonna bone meal that one. It's a slow process, this is. Right, you can get up. You're going to be coming over here because you're going to be the sheepdog, right? Thank you. I don't want too much of the long grass, but in places it's okay. How does that look? I think the best place to have a look to see whether this is going to look good is up there. Ah, you dick. Yeah, that's perfect. That's exactly what I want it to look like, right? And that boulder, like, that blends in very well. Like, it's got the right amount of levels. It looks better. Okay, so the next part that we're going to have to kind of, like, look at, I think, is... Here, let's have a look. Let's have a look. Get onto this tree, because this is a good spot. Well, we could do that segment next. That could be a good one. Or we could do that segment. This segment here has another boulder in it. So I think I'm going to go around this segment here. And the reason why I'm not having the wall collapse on the inside and we've got it collapsing on the outside is because the farmer at some point, or the shepherd at some point, has decided to remove all the pieces of rubble. Because the rubble, the farmer doesn't want the sheep to get hurt on the rubble, right? Also, I don't want the sheep escaping, so. Yeah, I'm liking that. I'm liking that. Like, it's not too much. There is a flower there that's crept in, though. It's not too much, but it's enough. Like, it's enough just to say, hey, that bit's done. Right, let's do the next bit. We're going to start with the bitty bobby here. And we'll kind of do a similar thing. I think we are going to have moss in this one. This one's going to be a little bit more mossy. So we'll do that. That's perfect. Now then, now let's... Where's my pickaxe? It's in my offhand, weirdly enough. I do have tough, so let's put in some tough in here a little bit more. I'm going to take that one down. That's going to become andesite on the top. Let's get some stone slabs in here too. In like these little places. Little bits and bobs. Going in everywhere. I don't like that, so I'm going to put this back as... pop a slab on that, I think. Maybe not. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave that as tough there. Oops. I do kind of like the idea of the sheep climbing on these boulders. I haven't seen them do that yet, but they can do it if they so choose. And then this side, I'm going to have a little bit of gravel. Not going to do much gravel, just a little bit here and here. I'm trying not to make it too kind of like predictable in terms of where everything is. It's not as good, but let's try and bone meal around here a little bit and we'll see if we can fix it up a fraction. Don't want the big ones too far away from the boulder, right? That's kind of our going mantra. There we go. Like those little pieces like that. These little grassy big tufts are great. Okay, let's do. I've got to be very careful with the moss around the wall, because I don't want to turn the wall into moss. That would be bad. I'm kind of hoping that the grass is also spreading onto the other side of the wall here, but I don't know if it is. Let's get rid of that one. Alright, let's bring that up round to here. So we'll do this one here. I think that's a good spot to do some moss. Oh, that's a good way of stopping the moss from spreading too much, is by getting already having grass down and then putting the moss in. So if we bone meal first, do that. And then if I put like a moss block in here, yeah, it doesn't go to the grass with the grass block with a grass thing on. So that's actually a better way of me doing this, I think. Because then that's going to avoid just it being mossy everywhere kind of thing. So we'll do that first. This was an accident, but I'm going to leave it. There we go. I mean, I think it's working. Like, I don't feel like I said, this was an accident, but I'm actually going to leave that in, and I do kind of want like the odd stone slab here, there, and everywhere, right? Like, just I've kind of think that's going to be quite a nice little thing that we can add in. Don't need loads of it, just little bits here, there, and everywhere. It just helps break up the grass. Get rid of that one. Oh, I made the mistake there of not getting the right thing in the right place. Let's do that round here. This bit can also have a little bit. I don't want to like cover the whole thing in long grass because I don't think the sheep will eat the what's it if we do. Okay, it's definitely, I mean, it's definitely coming along. I'm quite pleased with it, and like we can have these like sparser areas as well, so that's good. It's coming along. Like, it's looking very green at the moment, so I'm gonna need like other sorts of bushes in this to help break it up. Break up the grass, because we've got a lot of grass now. We've got a lot of like long grass. So like, I think I would do very well if I had like, say, a bush here kind of thing. Like, just like a bush, a shrubbery of kind, or maybe like here, this might be a good spot for it. Here, this like here, I don't know, like definitely up here. There's definitely shrubbery material up here kind of thing. I wanted to put a tree here, so I will do that. But at the moment we're just like mossifying things, and I think it looks better. It's looking better. We're getting there. It's this sort of thing is a slow process of this works and then it doesn't and then it it's like messy chaos kind of thing, you know, like it's neat chaos rather. Like it's designed to be a bit more free. Wild kind of thing. So a good way for us to test whether the sheep will like this is lure some sheep over, get them to breed, and then snip all their wool. So that's what I'm going to do next. Because I just, like, I have this feeling that it's not going to quite work the way I'm imagining it. And because I've not taken any of their wool, because I do want them to eat the grass. I don't know what I'm doing. So we want hay, don't we? That's what we're after. I'll tell you what, I'm going to put this away in there, and we'll put those away in there. Also put the moss carpet away, and the moss, and that. Sure. Let's get some wheat to breed up the sheep. Take the seeds. Right. All the sheep have kind of vacated away. They do naturally eat the grass underneath their feet. So if I kind of like move them into the center here, we're going to like breed them up a little bit and shear them, which... Where's my ender chest? Here it is. I'm pretty sure I've got some shears in here. Oh, I've only got 2 left. Okay. I can hear that zombie. It's... So they should immediately go and find some grass to eat. Okay, so they're definitely eating these sort of grasses. The naked sheep haven't, though. Like, they just don't seem interested. Huh. I would have thought that they would have done that straight away. Maybe they've just ate. That is disconcerting. Okay, so where did he spawn? Let's figure out. Was it on the wall? Wasn't on the wall. Okay, that's a creeper. So how did he get in here? Yuck. Oh, okay, that's how. I see. I saw that. They both got in. Okay, good to know. I hate them. He did a boom boom. Yeah, I know. I was dead far away from them, but the goddamn skeleton. So they got out. Oh, right. Yeah. Of course they did. Idiot. Get in the boat! Get in the boat! Get in the boat! Thank you. So that was how they got in. I left a bit... I left a slab here and I'm an idiot, so it's fine. Slab has been removed. He wants to be a boomer. I'm an idiot. Yep, I am an idiot. I'll be the first to admit. I'm definitely an idiot. Oh my goodness, why? Get in the boat! You absolute dick. My inventory is like a mess as well right now. Okay. Alright, how much time do we have left? I don't have any time left in the stream, really. So I'm gonna end the stream here. We've done quite a bit, actually. We've done more than I thought we were gonna do. I generally thought that I was just gonna continue work with the wall. But I guess the thing is... Right, we're putting down a new shulker box. To empty out my inventory because there's just so many blocks in the game now. And nothing wants to ever stack, ever. Oh, there's another fucking Enderman. Come on, baby. I don't know where my... Fine, I'll just kill him. Okay. Okay, he's gonna despawn. And he despawns again. Oh, come on, dude. Thank you. I can, like, hit him loads of times. I've got 16, extra 16 ender pearls out of the amount of endermen that we've just, like, been spotted recently. Holding my grass. Okay. I'm not the right person to do it because I clearly... I mean, I'll be honest. I don't have the time to be able to do what I want to do. But I need some form of mod or some form of, like, add-on that stops Enderman from picking up blocks, because whilst I'm very carefully, like, making this look how I want it to do, Endermen are just very slowly destroying my world. And it's starting to get, like, it's always been aggravating, but it's starting to really get aggravating, like, really bad. Isn't mob griefing included in that? Yeah, it's specifically the thing that I am aggravated with is the Enderman. I don't mind creepers blowing up your shit. I quite like that mechanic. That's a mechanic of Minecraft that I enjoy and I like, because you can stop the creeper from blowing up on you if you're careful, and if you're not careful, if you're lax, you should be punished. So I like creepers. I think creepers are pretty good. But the Enderman, every so often just picking up a dirt block and moving it and placing it somewhere else, it ruins my builds, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. You can't, like, even if you light up the area, everything like that, an Enderman will just teleport in and steal one of your blocks. You can't, like, have underground areas that are bigger than 3 blocks high, because Endermen will teleport there when it rains and they will just place blocks. Like, it's very, like, I need something somewhere to turn off Enderman griefing. Specifically, just Enderman griefing. Random grass block in your house. I know, right? Like, it is so frustrating because it's like, well, where did this grass block come from? Like, how are they just slowly destroying the world? I really wish there was an option to turn off specific mob griefing. Vanilla Tweaks has anti-Enderman grief data pack. So I don't necessarily just want Vanilla Tweaks. So how does Vanilla Tweaks work? Can you just directly, like, say download Vanilla Tweaks and then it's there, and it, like, kind of like Optifine, so I just download Optifine and install it, like, that's all I have to do? Is that how that works, or do you need another program to put Vanilla Tweaks in? Like, do you need to get Vanilla Tweaks and then Enderman griefing? Like, I don't quite know. I don't want anything apart from Enderman griefing. That's the only thing I want. That's because it's just I'm getting to the point in the world now where I'm really being picky with how the world looks. You can choose what you want there. You can copy the zip to data packs folder. Yeah, you see, this is where it's getting very complicated for me, because I'm not the brightest spark in the plug when it comes to that sort of thing. I mean, it's one of the main reasons I've always avoided doing mods with Minecraft, is that if I'm manually moving files, I don't know what the file directory means, so I don't want to, like, break anything. If that makes sense. Like, Optifine is literally a matter of click install. Yeah, it's easy. Okay. Well, if someone could, like, link me to the place where I need to go to do this on Discord, that would be great. That would be a great help, because I need to do something with the end of it. Like, it's so frustrating. It really is. Like, it's so demoralizing when you see them with a grass block or a dirt block, and you're just like, that could be a grass block I've specifically placed into a position. Look, and like this sort of mess here, like, that is an Enderman block. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just so frustrating. I think this is just generated terrain around here. So this isn't, like, this area doesn't really matter too much, but you've got a grass block there, you've got a random grass block here, and these are all Enderman blocks. And I'm pretty sure the Enderman has probably taken these blocks here and created this hole, which I've already covered up once. You know what I mean? Like, I've already covered that up. So there's another one. So, yeah, I don't know. So if you guys would be kind enough to just message me that Turing on Discord, if you could, if you're inclined to, that would be amazing. Because then I can do that off stream, because I'm literally gonna turn off my computer now and head out for celebration dinner for promotion and this, that, and the other. My promotion at work, because I got the job. I don't know if anyone has been watching the last couple of days and remembers that I had a job interview for a supervisor role in my current line of work. Well, I got the job, which is great. It's exactly. So, congrats. Thank you. I was very stressed with it. It was very close. It was between me and, like, one other guy, and it, like, basically the way that they do the interviews, they do it on, like, a point scoring system. They asked us 8 questions. Usually it's only 5, but they asked us 8 questions because they kind of tailor-made the questions for us. And they wanted us to answer in exactly specific ways, kind of thing. And we both did incredibly well. And it was a matter of, like, it was 3 points between the two of us. But I got the job, which is great. It was the job that I was aiming, like, I wanted. But both me and the other person that went for it, like, we both kind of started at the same time as well, like, in the company, so we've got the similar sort of experience, similar sort of ambition, similar sort of ideas, but we're going to be very different, like, in the supervisor role. Fundamentally very different, so, yeah, it's quite interesting. Both got our strengths, both got our weaknesses, but yeah, no, I managed to get the job, so I was quite pleased. So I'm going out with my family tonight to have a bit of a meal and do that sort of thing. But yeah, no, if you could message me that sharing, like, the way to do your vanilla tweaks, like how that works in, just DM me on Discord and I'll get back to you if that's alright. And then I can do it from there. But just, yeah, because I'll forget type app data into File Explorer. Yeah, I'll forget all of that. Actually, do you know what? The app data thing, the Minecraft folder, I have that pinned to my Explorer anyway. So I do have the Minecraft folder. I just, yeah. Anyway, we are going to say goodnight. So have a good night, evening, noon, insert time zone here. Have a good one. That point system is clearly defective. I like that. I agree. Have a good one, guys. All the best.